Hey guys, Sarah here. Don't bore us with the lovely guys from the Maine.
Hello.
Hello, introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Lovely.
Hi lovely, I'm Sarah.
My name is John Cornelius O'Callahan V. This is Garrett Daniel Nicholson the First.
I'm
We're
one.
2/5 of the Maine.
So you guys landed in Australia like yesterday, right?
2 days ago.
2 days ago?
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
And this is like, you've been here a few times, right?
I was trying to count it on the plane over here. I think this is
5?
5 or
Five?
6, yeah.
Have you done much sightseeing while you've been here?
We got to ride bikes around Brisbane the other day, which was nice. Usually that's the city that we see the most of because we usually fly into Brisbane.
Mhm.
So we've had the most days off there. I wouldn't say we know.
I would say we're like the mayor now.
Have you tried Vegemite yet?
I think I did
No.
the first time we came over here.
Oh, I definitely did too.
It's not for me.
Did you like have a spoonful or did you have
I
the
put it
proper
on the
way on
bread.
toast?
Yeah.
That's good. At least you like, we'll ease you
I
into
gave-
it.
I
We'll get
gave
you
it
yet.
I gave it a go. Not for me.
Good Aussie go.
I gave it a good go.
You guys just finished up a tour in North America as well. How did
We
that
did.
go?
That was amazing.
Yeah, it was great.
Very, very incredible. By our standards, which are pretty low.
Yeah.
No, it was an awesome time, and we actually went straight from the last day from Minneapolis to here.
Must be exhausted.
No,
No. Get a
not
good
yet.
sleep on the plane?
We did. I took
slept-
an Ambien and then I woke up here. And that
You're like,
was
how did I
awesome.
get to Australia?
Yeah,
I had 3 little bottles of wine, and I fell asleep just fine.
he had no shirt on when he woke up. But
Yeah, it was weird.
But like it was fine.
Yeah, no, it was
He
fine.
was in the aisle,
Yeah.
just laying down. So we
I
had.
can't believe they let me do that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Qantas, what up?
I felt like I was flying at a really high altitude and got here.
It's
and
really
then
weird-
lowered down.
It's really
Mhm.
weird
And then landed.
to like sit on the toilet when you're 36,000 feet up and just kind of visualize if the plane were taken out of that picture and it's just you on the toilet,
Uh-huh.
36,000 feet in the air. That's really crazy.
Imagine if the whole plane wasn't here.
Yeah.
It's just me in a toilet.
Yeah.
Flying.
And you're going very fast.
Yeah.
Like 500 miles an
Yes.
hour. Yep.
These are the things that we think about.
You have a lot of time on your hands.
Yeah.
What's the weirdest thing that's happened to you on tour?
Got lactated on once
Oh.
by a female stripper.
Did you ask for that to happen?
I didn't
did
ask
you,
for that.
Did you know
No,
it
it was his
gonna happen?
birthday. It was his 21st birthday.
What
Yeah.
else would you want on your 21st birthday?
Not that, surprisingly.
Literally anything
Yeah.
else.
After it happened, I didn't. I wish it wouldn't have.
Oh, nothing close
Just
to
witnessing
that. Yeah, that was
Being on the
bizarre.
bus for it. This job is very weird in its essence. We get flown around and we drive around and we go play music, and that's very abnormal. So I think just the job alone is very strange.
I saw on Facebook that you guys got some hotel tats. What did you get?
Got these little mountain guys. Got my hobo stick, little traveling bag. Got a black heart because I'm emo.
All mine are on my butt crack, so I can't show you.
It's not necessarily on your butt crack.
Well, it's a
Just
dragon.
above?
In the butt.
Yeah, it's a dragon.
Does the mouth like go around?
Yeah,
it goes
The
around
hole?
my whole- like a belt, and then
down the leg.
down the leg.
It's amazing.
Just I'd have to.
It's actually a brilliant piece.
Yeah.
Your new album, Love a Little Lonely, is your 6th studio album.
Yeah, we've done a few of them.
How did it feel putting it out?
Pretty good.
It felt, I think in comparison, just the past few months have been kind of lent themselves to some sort of resurgence within not only our spirits, but I think the folks that support us too. And we're seeing a lot of new faces, but we saw a lot of old faces on the road that we've been seeing for 10 some odd years. And it's really neat to be able to interact like face to face and hear how people feel about it, as opposed to kind of trying to sort through all the cesspool that is the internet. But people have been really kind, and we're just really proud of it and excited to be playing some tunes all over the globe.
How do you feel your songwriting process has changed over the 10 years you guys have been together?
I think each record does something different. I think it's our best way of keeping it fresh and that's how we make different albums every time. I think if we didn't switch up our method, then we'd probably make records that sound the same, and we don't like doing that. So
we feel like it's imperative that we're forcing ourselves to be semi-uncomfortable every time around.
Mm-hmm.
Whether it's going to a new state or place to write, or just changing up the process slightly. So we like changes of scenery, but we need that tension, and we need that rub to make it feel like
Forced bonding.
Yeah, and to make it feel like it's new, because 6 records in 10 years is a long time, so it can get monotonous really easily.
Well, you guys created 8123. Tell me about that.
it's a bunch of boys
That's where
and a couple girls.
Yeah, mostly boys.
It's mostly boys.
It was mostly boys. It started out as mostly boys.
Yeah.
On a parking garage. And that was the address number to what we stood on top of and learned how to smoke cigarettes and cuss. And
Say things like shit and
listen to music.
turd.
It's been part of my life and part of our lives for so long now. I don't know, when we started the band, it just felt like an easy way to identify ourselves as unique from other bands. We're very fortunate that we have more than just our band name to fall back on, and people can hopefully associate themselves with it. And it's grown substantially over the years, so much so that it's like almost not ours anymore. It's like out in the world for people to experience, and we're just so fortunate that it's happened that way, and it continues to kind of grow every day, and we're turning into like facilitators now.
This album that you guys kind of like let your fans be your record label?
Yeah.
What was that like? Who kind of came up with that idea?
It was mostly Tim, our manager, and Patrick, his little brother, our drummer.
They're always thinking of kooky things.
Yeah,
But-
and we've been, for all intents, we've been an independent band for the past 4 records, including this one, 4 records.
It's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, we've had the help of distribution companies, and it was really hard to communicate that at the beginning, or at least to wrap our own heads around how we were going to communicate the idea that we're completely stringless and completely independent. Just kind of try to empower the people that dig what we do to feel like they were a part of it, because at the very core of it all, that's who helped perpetuate us making and creating music. And so it was like an affiliate program. It was kind of like we actually got to talk to a girl in Chicago who said it reminded her of like selling magazines in school. I don't know if you guys have that over here, but basically when we were in high school, or it was probably younger than that, but basically it was like if you sold X amount of magazines, you got like a certain thing or so. So we did something similar to that, but basically we were trying to get it back to our roots and just like word of mouth, because when we started out, it was just flyering and burning our own CDs and handing them out, and then people burning them and handing them out, and so on and so forth.
You guys are literally about to go on stage pretty much. What should your audiences expect from your live show?
Pure chaos. It's just chaotic. A lot of yelling, spit, and like
Yeah, a lot of bodily fluids.
and it's really
Maybe that there's a barrier
gross.
between the
Yeah,
audience and you guys.
it
then.
just turns into this disgusting thing. And
Pretty disgusting. What we try to do is do our best to, I guess, encapsulate what we feel like we are as a band, and try to bring as much personality to something that can be very mundane, and every night's different for us, so we don't know what to expect.
but
Be
lots
surprised.
of fluids.
Yeah.
But fluids are a given. Okay, for each of you, what is one record that changed your life?
The Rolling Stones, Some Girls. What's the record that I got into them? It just grooves real hard, and then it just led me down a path of Keith Richards.
I would say Transatlanticism by Death
I
Cab.
knew you were gonna say it.
Yeah.
And why is that?
I started listening to it at like a very vulnerable point in my life. It just reminds me of like being really sad and being okay with that. I guess in retrospect, okay with that. At the time, it was like existential crisis, but now in hindsight, it was okay.
And you've been sad ever since.
I've been sad. I've been
Thanks,
sad all my
Steph.
life. Yeah.
What is one thing your mums don't know about you?
My dragon tattoo.
I don't think she'll
Yeah.
ever see that one.
I don't know. I don't know what she's into.
I do. I don't think she knows how much I love hip hop music.
Really?
Yeah,
How much do you love hip hop
a
music?
lot. The much. I wouldn't play a lot of the stuff that I love hip hop related around her. Sorry, Mom.
Or she's hiding it from you too.
Holy
And then
shit, that would be whoa.
yeah, and then she's just like rapping Nelly when you're not around. Cause you're really into Nelly.
Yeah, I'm into like Nelly and Pitbull.
Mm.
And
305.
I think my mom likes Pitbull.
If there's only she does.
Yeah.
I
Pitbull.
actually went to see Pitbull with your mom.
Ooh. Does he have a dragon tattoo?
He does.
Is that the Cisco's album title?
He's the boy with the dragon tattoo.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What was the
Sorry,
question?
yeah, we're just-
Where were we? Like, I didn't want to interrupt. So we're going to do some fan questions, and I'm terrified that I'm going to muck up these Twitter names, but I'm going to give it my best go.
I can always help you too.
Kylo, my God,
Kylo, my God.
Kylo
wants
Ren.
to
Like
know,
Kylo Ren.
are there any New Zealand dates planned for the future?
God, I hope so.
Help.
It's been 10 years us being a band, and there's a handful of places that we want to go to, New Zealand being one of them. So, I mean, tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to tell their friends. Hopefully, we can be friends in New Zealand.
Georgia SPN3 wants to know, are there any plans for a headlining tour in Australia?
I believe there are,
Yeah, we'll probably do that next time we come here.
and it won't be a long time until next time. At least we're trying to make that happen. Tell your friends to tell.
Again.
Yeah, I won't go down there.
Cheyenne
Mhm.
McGee, when is John going to confess his love for me?
Oh no, is that two E's?
Yeah, it's 2 E's.
I told Cheyenne McGee with 3 E's that I loved her. I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Oh.
That was a mistake. I love you, 2 E's. That was you.
Oh, hey, Shelby.
Oh, hey, Shelby.
Wants to know, where is the flower suit?
It's
Right
actually
there.
I'm breaking it out for Sidney. Sidney gets to see that tonight. And not just the city. Sidney, you know who we are.
Alltime_Fallout would like to know,
Like a fall point?
what inspired the instrumental tracks in Lovely Little Lonely?
We had put out instrumental tracks a little bit ago. Actually, we had done this web series called Miserable Youth. We're still doing it, and we used a lot of instrumentals from American Candy on it. And we got a lot of kind of inquisitive, like, hey, where can I hear the instrumentals for the whole record? So we decided to accompany some of the physical copies with instrumental tracks. That's kind of like asking you shall receive.
For karaoke reasons.
Yeah, mostly karaoke. Hi, we're the Maine.
Hi.
This is our new lineup,
This is the new lineup.
and you're watching Don't Bore Us.
Don't bore us. What's that guy's name? That was in The Mummy?
Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, you ever see his clap?
No.
Eric, look it up. It ruined his career. I watched a YouTube video on it.